we have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
Entering play call. We have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14.
Cover 4 quarter. Cover 2 hard flat. Personnel errors 5-2. Normal. We have 9 options. Cover 2 is selected.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Entering
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Rushes on him. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, SMU. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
Inside zone. Formation. Hail Mary. Sing. Auction is. Wing Jet do. Jet sweep. Jet do. Jets. Jet do. Jet sweep. Jet sweep. Jet do. Unchased. Shot corner.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
There are 8 categories. There are auction, wing, MTN, AHD, Calibre, AHD duo.
They'll give it to Hardy. Finding some room. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Now on 2nd down. Simmons on play action. Bringing the heat. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. There he goes. He's inside the 40. The 20. Inside the end of the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
And that That is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed, and that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different, and now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Categories option set to over and G15. Nicola. Over. Error. Cover 3 hard flat.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Now improvising. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Now you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Cover 3, cover 2. 3 double, cover 2.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Jennings. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, we knew coming into this one, guys, the offense wanted to get this guy the ball. I had no idea it was going to be like this, though. We're not even done the first quarter. He already has over 100 yards receiving.
Cover 3 hard roll, cover 2 invert. Cover 1 contain.
And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Calls his own number. Touchdown Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had 1 game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. On the move from inside his 5.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. NFL options. Inside zones. Click selected.
Tigers send out the offense to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Choose a new player. You have choose the formation. There are 8 categories. Wing over. AHD power out.
The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Passes formation. Inside. Empty and inside zone.
Offense gets set for second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hardy. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
F2 drive, 8 M2 FK top 2 drive, AHD coach suggestion, X2.
Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They go play action with Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy. Makes a grab and room to run. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Entering play call. Go. RPO alert. Lead red option. RPO alert. Bub. Zone option. RPO. Lead red option. Formation. There are 8. I form. Sing. Auction is wing over. There are 3 categories.
And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag.
There are 3
timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened
here. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it with Hardy. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They give it to him again. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3.
Cover 1 contain. Cover 6 overload. Cover 3. Cover 1 contain.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
There he goes. Open it up. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they...
Throws toward the end zone. So close to a touchdown, but just out of bounds on the left sideline in the end zone. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Entering play call.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Left is selected.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Over. Cover 2. Cover 3. Roll cover 2 invert. Cover 1 contain. Cover 2 man. Cover 4. Cover 1 contain. Roll cover 2 invert.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Cover 2 man.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to adjust the pattern. They feed him again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game. You count up those explosive plays in a game and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. He's going to take off. Brings him to the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They've got the screen set up. After the filthy move, he's got room. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And the Mustangs have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Cover one, cover detail, cover detail, cover four, cover one, cover 4 quarters.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Mustang! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
And this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Option is set. Wing it. Jet sweep. Jet sweep.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Coach suggests Dever.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
So Missouri will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. That is not helpful at all as the ball goes out of bounds right around the 35-yard line. It was great field position to start.
Cover 2 invert.
Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first.
Entering play call.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. He'll pull it down and run. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Tampa 1 BTL over.
The Mustangs are threatening in the red zone. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Keep outs. Regoni, Rosek, corner, recent, vertical, corner, verticals.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Missouri wants to go fast.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line.
Looking long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Here's a give to Hardy. Breaks the tackle. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. One more snap coming before halftime. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He spins that thing down the middle. Makes a grab down the middle. Here he goes. Touchdown, SMU. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half. And that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our coverage with Alabama, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Crimson Tide, eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll give it to Hardy. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Entering play call. Nickel. Option is set to cover 2 man. Cover 4 personnel. Nickel. Goal line. Nickel. Option is set double. Let's hope 3.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work.
Bingo, Ruben, bingo, bling, bling, bling.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the stomping has commenced.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he made the extra point without problems. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Austin Simmons, the play fake. That's caught. It's Lee. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Simmons. He uncorks one deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Today, it's not been easy throwing the ball. You got to give this defense credit because on the back end, they have been there. They have been in the hip pocket of these receivers, making completions very, very difficult to come by. That time, 2 guys go up for it, and the defense wins again.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Finds his tight end. Here's a little room there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Inside zone.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
214 close. 886 bouncing. 886 bouncing. Simmons to the air again. Complete. At the 45 on his way. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Going to the run, it's Roberts. He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a 2-possession game. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Special 4 to 5. Overchi there. Cover 4 cons.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. On the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Defense thinking run all the way, and you could tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again, or are you going to force them to pass the football?
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Middle red.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on video.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Personnel. Nick it. 4. Over. Cover 4 pawns.
The Mustangs are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Cover 3 match.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the 2nd half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll try the right side with Hardy. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
One more time, it's Hardy. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Inside zone split.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period it here on third down. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Entering HB dive.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Blue 22. Blue.
Simmons on the play fake. Throws to the tight end. The short hands. It's Harris. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Curls.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for room to the right, it's Hardy. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley and knock him down for a loss.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football-type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Gun. Auction is set to east. Red auction. Puff flood. Exit alert. Red auction. Puff flood. Exit alert. Puff flood. Red auction. Puff flood. Red auction. Puff flood. Exit alert. Red auction. Puff flood.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Black 14. But hard.
The run inside. It's Hardy. Across the 45. Maybe some room here. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Inside, Paslotko, RPO red, white flag, RPO duo alert, inside zone split.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40.
Kill.
Right back to Hardy. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Ready.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Simmons on play action. Here's the pressure. Trying to get away. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Kill.
Throwing Simmons. That's caught. It's Hoffman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Opposite.
Off the left side, it's Hardy. He just carries him face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Hey, kill it. 180 race car.
They go play action with Simmons. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down coming.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Fourth down, Simmons. He's got it. First down and more. The metrics tell you so often. Go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Hardy. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Simmons to throw. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Handoff from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.